What's up, everyone? My name is Blaine Christopher, and this is Blaine's Book Club. So today is a very special day, and that's because I am attempting the 24-hour readathon challenge. Being a huge BookTube fan, obviously, I've watched a lot of 24-hour reading challenges. It looks challenging, horrible, and a lot of fun. So a diva had to participate. Today's really exciting because I'm being joined by friends. It should be very chaotic. Ethan and Liz are going to be here for a bulk of the challenge. A couple friends like Taylin and Sophie who are coming in shifts. Then I have another friend named Liz, and she's currently asleep on my couch. And when she wakes up, she might have a little bit of the reading bug, who knows? But here's the deal. Last night, our friend Phoebe had a party.
Hi, I'm Phoebe and I'm having a party.
So we're all a little bit hungover. I just checked Ethan and Liz's locations. They're definitely still in bed. I'm not sure what time they'll be arriving, but I'm so excited for them to get here, so I'm not doing this alone. I predict it'll just be me for the first couple hours, but we'll see. Yes, I'm going to attempt to stay up for the entire 24 hours. So pray for me. Good morning. It is 8:01 a.m. and we are beginning the 24-hour reading challenge right now. I'm currently reading Bunny by Mona Awad. I finished part 1 yesterday and I'm on page 123. I'm going to start this challenge off by finishing this book. Once I finish this, we'll peruse the bookshelf, see what I'm in the mood for. Bunny is in the POV of Samantha. And at first I was like, why is she so negative about literally everything? But then I realized why and why that was needed once I got farther into part 1. And once I was like 100 pages in, I was really getting into it. So I'm excited to see what happens. Samantha is a grad student and she is at this very elite university, very well-known experimental writing program, and she is in a writing workshop with a clique called the Bunnies, and they are very much like the Heathers or Mean Girls, super pretty and like the cool popular girls, but they all basically move and talk as one. And Samantha has this friend named Ava, and Ava's not a part of the university. She thinks art school kills the like creative spirit. She wears fishnets and smokes cigarettes, dances the tango, and she's super cool. And Samantha is kind of ditching her a little bit for these bunnies, but to me it seems like Ava's ditching her more, honestly. So I'm gonna say this in like a spoiler-free way, but Samantha is currently being sucked in and she has entered their world. Something happens at the end of part 1 where shit kind of hits the fan. Having finished the book now, like what happens at the end of part 1, me being like shit hits the fan, is crazy compared to what happens in the rest of this book. Oh my god. So it was very hard for me to stop reading at part 1, but I wanted to save it for today. So let's get reading. It's 10:16 a.m. I've been reading for about 2 hours now, and I am on chapter 22. I'm not loving part 2 as much. Well, that's not true. I didn't start out liking part 2 as much, and then now I'm kind of getting more into it. I'm noticing a trend in my experience reading this book. I'm not loving the beginning of sections, and then I get more and more into it. So I'm definitely gonna try to chill and remain open-minded. Like, the book is really weird, and I love weird shit, so I'm just gonna let myself be taken on a journey by this book, bitch. Ethan is almost here. He's running here from Astoria. I live on the Upper West Side. He's a psycho. Liz is on her way. Another friend named Liz is currently in the bathroom getting ready. That's the update. I absolutely hate Eleanor a lot. Liz and Ethan have arrived.
Hey.
Hey. I only have 2 mics, so we're gonna have to share.
Oh.
Hey.
We had
Yes.
a little night last night.
I did not sleep very well.
Extra challenge.
Ethan's already started.
What are you reading, Blaine?
I'm on chapter 27. It is currently confusing. I have my theories, but definitely am a lot more confused than I was a chapter ago. What about you? What are you reading?
I'm reading Circe. written by Madeline Miller, same little lady who wrote Song of Achilles, which is one of my favorite books.
Oh, cool.
It's Greek mythology world, and I'm maybe a fourth through. Oh my god, 25%.
Period.
Look at that.
Hi, my name is Ethan, one of Blaine's best friends. I never got the correct shout out that I should have gotten in Blaine's other video. I recommended 2 of those books, so I thought I should have gotten a proper shout out. I was never given a proper shout out.
I felt like I did, but I guess I didn't edit it into the video. But he recommended Swimming in the Dark and
Ocean Vuong's On
Yes.
Earth, Earth Were Briefly Gorgeous. Anyway,
That was a little shady.
yeah, no, it is,
I
and
didn't-
I'm their gay friend.
I didn't mean to not.
Shady.
It was
I
shady.
didn't mean to be shady.
I am currently reading Jonathan Abernathy, You Are Kind by Molly McGee, and I picked this up 2 days before the reading challenge. So, and I was maybe on page 50.
Yeah, I
when
think we're
started.
all starting with books that we have been reading.
Which is smart. I think you said that was a good idea.
Yeah. You'll look forward to picking up a different book, which will help with momentum.
So true. I'm a little Kindle girly, so I'm excited to visit Blaine's bookshelf.
I know. When was the last time you read like a physical book?
Don't remember.
I was doing some coloring.
Yes, Lizzie Pop is coloring. At the party, I got into some trouble because she found out that I call both of them Lizzie Pop.
I was under the impression that.
The Liz and Les.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Liz's are
The
leaving.
Liz's are leaving. That's Liz and that's Liz. We will update you again in an hour or two. Is there anything else you want to say?
Show Bear.
It's just a little girl. Am I on? Okay. Hi, welcome to Coloring Pages with Liz. Today's selection has been a love story between 2 ghosts. As you can see below, they have been buried together. And every year on their wedding anniversary, they come from the grave and they just kind of have a cutesy little date night in the graveyard. And he picks her flowers and it's just like really sweet. They have a thing when they were alive, they do it as well when they're dead, that they coordinate like colors for accessories. So her flower has lavender and yellow and his hat has lavender and yellow. They like to do that, but like alternate. And yeah, so this is like, I don't know, maybe ghost date night number 1062, but it's a yearly occasion. And I don't know, I just love them so much. And I hope that they just continue to love each other after death.
I'm cheering. Hey there. Just in my little reading cave. Still chugging along. A little more than a quarter peekaboo. 34% is what my Kindle says. Probably gonna take a little nap. And I'm passing the mic to Taylin.
Hi, I just got here. My name is Taylin. I'm reading Return to Wildcliff Heights by Carol Goodman. I've read something by Carol Goodman before, and this is just about a girl who is obsessed with a book series, and so she gets a job at the publishing company that is responsible for the book series. Basically convinces the author, who lives like super far away now as a recluse and she's gone blind, she convinces her to let her help her write the sequel. And so she goes to Wildcliff Heights where the book is set, and she's learning all of this about the book's history and what's real and what's fiction. And it's really good.
I am on part 3 now of Bunny. I have about 50 something pages to go. And can I just say, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Talk to you later. Oh, you're gonna pay for that one.
I don't know.
So I think I figured out a tactic.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Cowboy's the food thief. Anyway, so I think I found a new tactic. And that is when I am feeling a little like bleh, I change outfit because I feel like refreshed. Like I feel like this is a new day. So my outfit of the day, this like t-shirt dress with these gingham pant things. And this is my runway rock.
Fashion, baby.
Not the 9/11 cheer tribute. Oh my, is that the plane?
The second plane.
I have finished Bunny. I'm gonna do a little review of it, but first, Taylor and I are gonna go get coffee and just like get outside, get some fresh air because it is now like 4 p.m. And yes, it took me 8 hours to finish the book. Anyway, what's up? I just finished Bunny. I had a truly strange time with this book, and it was such like a refreshing switch because I was reading all of the Emily Henry books, and then I switched to like a completely different genre with horror. For it to be such a weird horror was really fun. Oh my god, you're so pretty. But it's like, oh my god, you're an ugly, disgusting slut. Underneath it, it's very that. It's like a critique of what is good writing, what is bad writing, what facade are people hiding behind. There are lots of moments in this book that kind of just like take you by surprise. There were some moments where like my attention was kind of waning for a second, but then like something would happen and I would just be like clocked the fuck back in. I can't really talk more about the plot, honestly, because I think this is a great book to just go in blind with. Apparently there's going to be a sequel book next month, I believe, coming out. So I read this just in time to read the sequel. Maybe I'll make a video about the two of these books together. Yeah, I had a great time with this book. I'm excited to go back to the bookshelf and pick out another. Which book am I going to take? I'm thinking red, white, and royal blue.
Oh my god, it looks so cute right now.
You do.
I got here and I read a few pages and then I had to take a nap because reading makes me sleepy. But now, after the nap, I did not lock in. Blaine and I went and got coffee. But now that I have my coffee, I am locked in and my book is going really well. And I'm due to finish it really any hour now. So
Yeah, you're so close to finishing it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm checking in. I read about 70 pages since the last time I checked in. I like had a moment with them. You can ask them that I gasped and I was like, and they all like looked at me and then like it's heating up. It's really starting to get good. He's starting to see like weird bits. The line between reality and like dream sequence is being definitely played with and I really like that. Liz, do you want to check in?
No.
Hi everyone. I did a much better job locking in and I finished my book. It was really good. There were some fun twists that I thought were well built up. It did make the end kind of confusing. I don't want to give any spoilers, but it was a little difficult to follow the end just because of some switcheroos, but it was really, really good. And now I've started The Unheard by Nietzsche French. This is actually a couple that writes under the pseudonym Nietzsche French, and I've read a lot of their books and I really like it and it fits into my preferred genre of scorned woman having to figure out like some sort of thriller, some sort of mystery. But this one's a single mom, which I love, and she sounds really fun and pretty.
Single mom, she's gonna be a fighter.
The single mom
Who loves
a
a kid
and
never
stops.
stops.
What I sing to Blaine every time they have to deal with a cat emergency.
We have Alex and Henry. I'm currently reading Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. Alex is the son of the President of the United States, and Henry is the Prince of England. They got in like an altercation almost, or like accident, and tipped over the cake. And so now there's like a game plan with the royal family and the presidential family to make the press believe they're actually really good friends.
Come back to Ethan's Dragon. Hey girl. Wait, am I allowed to do spoilers?
No, not in this
No.
room because some of us might still read it.
Okay, then I'm not going to do it. But it's really starting to heat up. First of all, the writer is really good. Her name is Molly McGee, and she writes very poetically. And like the way she writes, I really like stupid characters because I am also stupid. And it helps me when the characters are also stupid because like they slow things down, really chew out some good thoughts, and you're thinking with them. The stupid main characters everyone want to shit on, but let me tell you something. That's the most understanding I get out of books is when the main character is stupid. And the main character is, in fact, Jonathan Abernathy. Thanks.
The out loud gasp count for Ethan is at 5.
A lot of gasp because like things are starting to pop up in weird ways. They make a lot of references to mushrooms and like fungi and how they're all kind of woven by mycelium. That is also what happens to people when they sleep. When people go to sleep in the world, they all are connected by this like greater
mushroom
mycelium there where they're all connected, and he basically is going into other people's dreams, and who those people are we're like trying to find out in reality. Like we're getting like bits and pieces about who they are in their dreams because it only contextually makes sense to them in their lives. And I love the cover.
I like the name Molly McGee.
Liz, do you want to do a check-in?
No.
Okay.
Ethan and I just went on a walk outside, and so now I'm feeling refreshed and rejuvenated and ready to read some more.
Get home safe.
I will.
YouTube vlog. I'm not napping. I've been reading, but I gotta be laying down.
So real.
Because I'm struggling.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
I am clocking out. I'm 132 pages into the second book.
Fuck
So I feel
yeah.
like that's pretty good.
That's really good.
Love you. Good luck.
Love you. Thank you. They finally kissed. They kissed in the moonlight. And then the prince ran away. I love gays and I love love.
Checking in. We are at almost 1 o'clock. It's 12:40. I have been reading basically all day. I finished my book. I thought it was 4 out of 5. Overall, some of the great parts were the author really liked to play with like that corporate talk. I thought was cool. I thought that was a unique writing style that I hadn't seen somebody use before. It really went into that whole sort of like hierarchy of the agency that this guy is working for. It kind of ended a little lackluster for me. Like I kind of expected a little bit more, but it did serve. Like it was interesting, and I really
It did serve.
down with capitalism, down with go.
How are you feeling?
I'm like good. I just chugged another coffee.
I feel like we've had a lot of breaks. We've been hanging out a lot, and I'm not mad about that. It's been good because we haven't like been watching TV or any movies or
No
anything.
TV. That's the
We've
rule.
just been reading or talking. We haven't consumed anything else really from the outside world. So even though we're going slow and steady with our reading, I feel like we're really killing this challenge
I
because
think so too. It's about connecting, and I told them this. I was like, "This is the first time I've ever hung out to read with people."
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
same.
got together and like we didn't need to talk the whole time. We could actually relax in the silence and go in our own little introspective worlds. And that's a beautiful thing when everyone's kind of like on their own island, and then you
Yeah.
can like reconvene and talk about your shit,
So true.
talk about your books.
So true.
How's Red, White, and Blue?
It's great. Finally, we're getting into like the relationship vibes.
Period. The
And
British are coming, honey.
The British are coming and the Americans are coming.
Do you have anything you want to say about your book? She just woke up.
Cersei is a witch
Cersei is a witch.
on an island.
She lives on an island.
Visitors.
She gets many visitors.
Want to see how it ends.
And she can't wait to see how it ends.
He's a gentleman. Look at his crossed legs.
Do you want to split a Celsius with me? I'm talking to you, Liz. Miss Sleeper Girl. Chug, 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 chug,
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Really just got Lou Gehrig's disease in the first 5 pages. Y'all really don't want me to cry at Lou Gehrig? Maurice got ALS.
He goes, Mitch, a couple days from now, somebody's gonna have to wipe my ass.
Oh my god. It's 4 a.m., which means I've been up for 20 hours. I have not napped. Have I been reading this whole time? No, girl, I have not been. Genuinely, how do people do this? I don't understand. I really love the characters. Casey McQuiston can write some sexy shit, okay? Chapter 7 ended in Alex and Nora and June and Henry and Pez all leaving the hotel hungover. And then the last sentence of the chapter is, and through it all, Alex realizes with the start, he has friends now. Which is so sweet. And I definitely chose this book because I knew, like, me falling asleep as I'm talking. I knew that the romance aspect and the sex aspect and, like, the banter aspect would keep me going because I love that shit. But I'm really enjoying the characters. I almost wish I could get more of Prince Henry's thoughts. Because the book's in third person, but it's really following Alex and his thoughts. I am delusional right now. Delirious. I am delirious. But this has been a lot of fun, though. Definitely think that if I did this challenge alone, this book would probs be done by now, but I would not trade this experience with my amazing friends for anything. I love them so much. And it's been so fun just quite literally chilling together. I always leave my hangouts with my friends and I'm like, damn, I wish we were just having one long sleepover. And that's kind of like what this is. And that's just so sweet. And it makes me so happy. I want to move to turn my camera off. My cat is laying on my feet. So sweet. I'm sorry, baby. But I am gonna have to move you. So I fell asleep from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. And so I'm gonna wake up Liz and Ethan and then we're gonna read until 8 a.m. because we have to finish out strong. Good morning. Good morning. We have 40 minutes left of the challenge. Oh, I finished my book.
I finished my book.
Congratulations. Okay, party people. We have done the 24-hour reading challenge. And you know what? Maybe the 24-hour reading challenge were the friends we made along the way. I will say, because of my 2-hour nap, I am quite refreshed and I am enthralled in the book right now. So I'm gonna keep reading. I'm proud of us. Liz and Ethan are currently sleeping on my couch. There's something to say about the comfort of reading in my bed, knowing that I have besties dreaming on my couch. So plot twist, I'm gonna keep reading. Oh, hello. It is a couple days after I finished filming the 24-hour reading challenge. I finished Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I know that I am years behind on book trends, but this book filled my little gay heart. I watched this movie a couple years ago. I remember seeing the sex scene and being like, ooh, I want to read that. So I picked this book because I knew it was going to be a fun, sexy, campy time, and that was going to get me through the reading challenge. But this book is so much more than that. It is truly so politically aspirational. The characters moved me. It brought me to tears quite a bit. As the book goes on, the relationship between Henry and Alex, when Henry's sister tells Alex that Henry has a deep sadness, and in order to love Henry, you're gonna have to love that part of him too. And Alex was like, that's a big reason why I love him. I love every single part of him. That thing will happen to me when I'm older and wiser, and I'll have felt so many feelings by then that this one worst feeling, the worst possible feeling, won't seem so terrible. But it happens to you when you're young. It happens when your brain isn't even fully done cooking. You've barely experienced anything, really. The worst thing is one of the first big things that ever happens to you in your life. It happens to you, and it goes all the way down to the bottom of what you know how to feel. And it rips it open and carves out this chasm down below to make room. And because you were so young, and because it was one of the first big things to ever happen in your life, you'll always carry it inside of you. Every time something terrible happens to you from then on, it doesn't just stop at the bottom, it goes all the way down. Oh my god, not me crying on the internet. Red, White, and Royal Blue. Very good, very sexy, very fun, but also has a lot of heart. I highly recommend it. I give it 5 stars. I was not expecting to give this book 5 stars when I picked it up. Casey McQuiston, I need a second book. I know that you're writing a movie sequel, and that is great, but why can't there be a sequel book that the movie is based on? Why not? Why? Because this book was so much better than the movie. I don't think June from this book is in the movie, and I think that is, or was, an insane choice. June and Alex's relationship was so important. I can't imagine a version of Alex without his sister June. And again, if she is in the movie, I take all this back. I haven't watched the movie in a couple years, but I don't recall her being in it. Those are my thoughts. Maybe I'll watch the movie again. This has been a weird video, so if you've enjoyed it, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you want. And if you didn't enjoy it, well then hopefully I do better for y'all next week. Loved this book, loved Bunny, loved my friends. Bye!